Yo! I might have that up too loud. I would have just a bit too loud. Oh, I never noticed the painting sky moves. God, this place looks beautiful. I love how this place looks. Oh no, these guys are beefy. He gave us the turbo card, didn't he? What should it do? Plus 150. No, we'll save it for the next one because it's a lot. God, they're so strong. You can't get me. Fuck. Maybe that's one of the longer term problems with Oblivion, is that it's not really that bad that enemies scale up, but early on, you just have no chance. You just have no chance whether or not you get a good like weapon drop from an enemy, because stores don't sell anything good. Like if I had an elven sword right now, I'd be tearing ass. Hello, what's the plan? What's this quest called? A Brush with Death. And then, all the stuff in Gaydinhal. So, like, going to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, stealing the bust of Lafasa, getting new spells at the chapel, all that jazz. Oh, balls. Honestly, I think the bigger plan is probably that we need to get a stronger sword. We keep getting mauled by everything. I've located the Thieves' Corpse. I should now search for the Brush of True Crane. I've retrieved the Brush of True Crane. Wow. And then, oh, I forgot the feather. I keep forgetting to do that. I need to get, actually, it might be in my best interest just to level armor, figure out a way to power level it. I think that way has a troll. I'm gonna avoid them for now. And then, because the moment we get armor to 50, I'm gonna go do, Azura, and then what is it, Periite? And probably Mephala, because I think we're almost 15, right?
Good work. Now I can paint the portal home. After it's complete, you must go first, or else you'd be stuck in here forever. Follow me. No time to talk. Let's go home.
We've arrived back in Wraith's home. The painting is now sealed and Wraith is safe. I should speak to him when I have a moment.
I don't know how to thank you. You have a good heart to help me get back home. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Here, please take this apron as a token of our friendship. It's not much, but perhaps it will help you in the future. All I ask in return is to keep the brush's existence secret. If word gets around that I have it, I'm afraid more than a lone cut purse will visit me. I can't believe the ridiculous new fines the guards are imposing. Ever since Ulrich took over as captain of the guard, this place is going downhill.
Oh yeah, we gotta sort that out.
Safe journey.
And then he's gonna say, get out.
Please share the hospitality of our home. I can't... Safe travels, Monsieur.
Oh, okay. Usually when you finish the quest, she screams at you to get out. It's really funny. Let's see, it's still dark out though, right?
I'm Magician Orentor of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Gaydinhal Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank. You'll need to see Falcar about that. Trayvon has the best shield spell outside of the Arcane University. If you can cast it, it's definitely worth adding to your selection. I'm very fond of Gaydinhal. It's where I met my love, Islandry. Our lives are quite long, and choosing the right partner is very important. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Goodbye.
I'm Alanui. I'm only a conjurer, but Orentor is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful? That would be Falcar's responsibility. Good luck. Orentor doesn't like to brag, but no one can match the reflect spells he can cast. He might teach you one if you're skilled enough. Perhaps it seems silly, but our love is the most important thing in all creation. Orentor and I spend all our time together in the High Elf way. Archmage Trayvon is the foot. Farewell.
That's crazy to me. Because it's one thing to have that kind of view, and that's like fine or whatever. I get that some people are just like passionate, but like high elves live like for really long times. Spending every moment of your waking day with someone else that you're gonna spend like 900 years with sounds like a pain.
I'm Dizan, magician, Mages Guild, that is. I'm afraid you'll have to speak to Falcar about that. Our hall doesn't offer much in the way of training. I can teach some basic alteration skills, but that's about it.
Not if I have drain alteration.
It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? It's fine. I'm doing fine here. Necromancy may be legal.
That's one of the funnest things you can do if you don't feel like ever leveling any skill up yourself, and you want to do that, is just drain your skill using spell making, and then a novice trainer can teach you. Even if you're like level 60 or whatever.
A pleasure to speak with you. You'll have to get one from Falcar if you can. If you're looking for the most powerful spells, you'll want to speak to Parisian at the Arcane University, if you're allowed in, that is. My progress through the ranks here will be slow. My prejudices against certain types of magic limit my chances for advancement.
I like how he says that, and then you don't have to cast a single spell to become the Archmage.
Not only has
heard any news from the other provinces?
Rumor?
Erwin.
Well met. For you, of course.
That's not what I meant to hit.
That's Falcar's responsibility. He takes it very seriously. Only mages who have gotten recommendations from all the local guild halls can enter the Arcane University. It's a good policy, I think. Well, to be honest, I don't think we have much of a team in the Gaydinhal Guild Hall. We lack leadership, and individually, we aren't very skilled. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Goodbye.
But you can't bother Falcar if he's asleep. I don't think you can, but I could be wrong. Because he's one of the only ones that has a key, because you need to get the key to search it. When he leaves to go join whatever. Wait, what did it say? I keep forgetting to read these. Today you wake up full of energy and ideas, and you know somehow that overnight everything has changed. What a difference a day makes. Okay, progress to next level. We've only leveled up one thing then.
Yes?
I think we might just sneak around town. How do you like this gameplay? What are those things called where people... Okay, that was quick. What are those things called where people... Like, roleplay, that's it. NPC roleplay. That shit's goofy. That's it for this side. Which is closer, my acrobatics or athletics? Acrobatics would still level up faster. And there's got to be a nerd around here. Got it. Actually difficult to see. Is that the only one in town? I think so. And then there's one more by the castle. While it's nighttime, we should go ahead and do the UU Bust of Lathasa. It'll be easier in the night. Do we have a dispel yet? I have the bust. Now to get back to Armand.
Praise Arcade, and all her little woodland creatures. I'm Hill the Tall, priest of Arcade. I'm also a trainer in the arts of alteration. I love magic, too. I love everything, and everyone. You too.
I love this guy.
I came here because I love nature. Because I didn't want to serve as a boot wizard in a mountain legion in Skyrim. The church is still in turmoil from the attack on the Chapel of Dibella. I don't think anyone has had time to really study this prophet's teachings. My best advice would be to go, listen carefully, and decide for yourself. That Rakanar seems a bit shady to me. He does a good job on the horses at the castle, though. There's much I can show you.
I'd love to. That'd be way easier than
Goodbye.
casting spells, but I'm saving up for that hassle. Saving up for that house in Skingrad. I want to buy it before Grumshoyard dies, because you can always just randomly die. I could use console commands to get him back, but it's simpler just to do it quick. Oh, got any repair hammers? I must now speak with Ochiba.
Greetings, greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this sanctuary. Lucian has told me all about you. Let me welcome you to the Dark Brotherhood. It is always a pleasure to welcome another Dark Sister into our ranks. Truly, the Night Mother smiles upon her trusted daughters. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises. When you're ready for work, go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He handles all assignments for new family members. But before you go, please accept this gift from your new family. A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void. But I've kept you long enough. Vicente is waiting. You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you. Ours is not the only Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. There are others hidden throughout Cyrodiil, each one overseen by a speaker of the Black Hand. Lucian isn't here very often. His duties with the Black Hand keep him very busy, so he trusts me to keep the sanctuary in order. To employ the services of the Dark Brotherhood, one must perform a ritual to the Night Mother. Only then will she heed their prayers for murder. It is an ancient rite, this Black Sacrament. All across the Empire, every day, people beseech the Night Mother to take the lives of others. After a person performs the ritual, they are contacted by a speaker. Gold is exchanged, and the details worked out. So it has always been. Those fools in the church and their so-called 9 divines. There is no divinity beyond the eternal and terrible rule of our dread father Sithis. I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered. Could there be an assassin among assassins?
I welcome you to our family and this sanctuary. May you find yourself at home here in the loving embrace of Our Lady, the Night Mother. I've heard the Count of Gaydinhal knows about this sanctuary, but he is offered much gold as well as other incentives to keep his mouth shut. Ochiva and I have known Lucian since we were hatchlings. He is the one who trained us in the way of the Shadow Scale and is like a father to us. In the Argonian homeland of Blackmarsh, those born under the sign of the Shadow are taken at birth and presented to the Dark Brotherhood. A Shadow Scale hatchling is trained in the arts of stealth and assassination and lives a life in service to the mighty kingdom of Argonia. Any Shadow Scale who lives to come of age is accepted into the Dark Brotherhood as a full member of the family. So it was with myself and Ochiva. The Night Mother is the Dark Brotherhood's unholy matron. She guides our actions, just as the dread father Sithis once guided hers. Who is Sithis, you ask? Some call him the Dread Father. It was his terrible love that gave birth to the Dark Brotherhood so very long ago. May you walk.
Welcome, dear sister. So good to finally meet you. I hope you're getting along all right. If you need anything at all, you need only ask. Have you ever lived on the streets, struggled to survive? This sanctuary is my home. Here I have the safety and love I've searched for all my life. I will always think of Lucian Lechance as my savior. When he found me, I was living in a gutter, an inch away from death. I owe him everything. I've always wondered who the Night Mother really is. Some say she's an old woman who lives somewhere here in Cyrodiil, but I'm not so sure. Sometimes, right before a kill, Sithis speaks to me. He whispers in my ear and fills my heart with the joy of suffering and death. Don't tell anyone else, but someday I'm going to have Uchiva's position. Just you wait and see. Lucian Lechance knows real talent when he sees it. Good luck, sister.
But why, sister? What's the point? Why should anyone bother with all that sneaking and skulking?
My dear Gogrin, you are a life-taker for the Dark Brotherhood. Our very existence relies on shadow and deception. Do you not value the secrets?
Yes, of course I value our secrets, and I've never betrayed them. But using stealth to kill, it's just so weak.
But brother, what of the contracts that require subtlety? You must at least strive to earn the bonuses that are offered.
Bonuses? Useless, I say. Gold and magical trinkets are no substitute for the freedom to slaughter anyone I please, at any time.
Oh, Gogren! Your methods may be crude, but your heart is always in the right place.
Is there anything you want?
Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to. You know what they say? Home is where you hang your enemy's head. I once saw Lucian deal with an insubordinate brother, someone who had broken the tenets. It took me a week to get the blood off my boots. I don't know who the Night Mother is, but she pays me to kill people. My own mother should have loved me so much.
I never get tired of hearing all this.
Truthfully, I've never really understood who or what Sithis really is. As long as I obey the tenets and fulfill my contracts, I guess he's happy. Later then.
Warmest welcomes to you. I am Telendril, Wood Elf, and loyal daughter of Sithis. I hope you find our sanctuary to your liking.
Are you ready for the one time that we're ever going to talk to this person?
In truth, I miss the towering elms of my native Valenwood, but I was banished from there long ago for deeds I don't care to discuss. This is my home now. Actually, Lucian did not try to recruit me, not at first. He tried to kill me. My father wanted me dead, and he hired the Dark Brotherhood to do it. I escaped from Lucian, and paid my father back for his treachery. Lucian came to me again that night with an offer I just couldn't refuse. Our Lady is surely an ancient and powerful elf. Someday, when I am listener of the Black Hand, I will look upon her beautiful and unholy form. Long ago, in an age now forgotten, Sithis came to the Night Mother and begat her 5 sons. So you see, his love gave birth to the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, I shouldn't. Well, all right. Gogren had a pet rabbit as a child. He petted the thing so hard he crushed its skull. What a brute! May your arms...
Ah, here you are. So good to finally meet you. Warmest greetings to you. I trust you've already spoken with Ochiva. I am Vicente Valtieri. I provide assignments for all new family members. Please do not let my appearance unnerve you. The needs and tenets of the Dark Brotherhood come before my own needs as a vampire. Now, if you're ready to get to work, I can provide you with your first contract. I was stricken with vampirism 300 years ago while on an expedition deep into the ashlands of Vardenfell. For nearly 100 years I hunted in secret until the Dark Brotherhood found me. Now I have a family that accepts and even values my unique gift. Perhaps in the future, when I feel you have earned the right, I will offer you a chance to become a hunter of the night. This sanctuary has been here since before even I joined the Dark Brotherhood, and that was 200 years ago. When I first joined the family, this sanctuary was controlled by another speaker. Lucian took over when she was killed while fulfilling a contract. The Night Mother speaks to only one member of the Dark Brotherhood, the listener of the Black Hand. And when Our Lady speaks, death follows.
Oh, okay, never mind. I looked it up while he was talking. I was wondering if he became a vampire because of the events of Morrowind, but they're only 6 years apart. So it doesn't make any sense.
Sithis is the darkness of time immemorial. He is no Daedra and dwells not in the realm of Oblivion. No, Sithis is something altogether different. The Count of Skingrad is not all he seems. Let's just say I'm not the only one who enjoys his evenings. A contract is a secret pact one enters into with the Dark Brotherhood. They provide us with gold, and we remove someone from existence. A contract is fulfilled by a skilled assassin such as yourself, who keeps the Dark Brotherhood's end of the bargain. So it has always been. While carrying out a contract, you may have the opportunity to earn a bonus if certain parameters are met. Now, let's begin, shall we? I'm not sure how you feel about pirates, but you've got to kill one. A captain, in fact, on his ship, surrounded by his crew. Interested? Excellent. Here is what you must do. Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Helena. Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. Eliminate Tussaud in any manner you see fit. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates. Oh, and one more thing. Get into the habit of asking your fellow family members about any current contract. Their insight may prove invaluable. As a pirate, Gaston Tussaud has certainly spilled his share of blood. Someone wants revenge, and they've hired us to extract it. Good day.
I see you've accepted the contract from Vicente. Very good. With every life you take, Sithis grows stronger and the Brotherhood flourishes. I killed a pirate once. Of course, the ship was out to sea at the time, somewhere between Vardenfell and Solstein. Now those were the days. Go now, dear family member, and me.
Hello, dearest sister. Is there something I can help you with?
She looks like the Rick and Morty sister.
I've travelled by prison ship. It was cramped and dark. There was little room to move around, but plenty of shadowy nooks to hide in. Remember that. Good luck, sister. Don't get killed.
It's good to see you again. I hope your contracts have been giving you much pleasure. The Marie Helena, you say? I've seen that ship. There's a unique balcony at the stern. My guess is it leads to the captain's cabin. Could be useful. May you walk always in the shadow. If it isn't the newest member of the family, let's get one thing straight. The tenants prevent me from killing you, but I don't have to like you. I'll sell you equipment, but only because Ochiva is making me. This family doesn't need any outsiders. Bye, Sithis. I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
50. We'll be able to get to 70. That's probably pushing it though, because we haven't raised his position.
Just take your trinkets and go. Bye, Sithis. I don't have all day. Hurry it up. got yourself a deal. You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I... You... That's more than I'd usually pay. A good price. You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it for 5 times its worth. Just take...
Deathly Visage requires an illusion skill of 50. I also believe that heal major wounds 25 points. What is Nine Mother's Caress? Heal major wounds is better, unfortunately.
Yes, sister? What can old Gogrun do for you? So, your first contract. No chance for a bonus, huh? Oh, that's all right. You're better off. Who needs magic items when you've got raw skill? And the great thing about killing a target up close and personal is you can talk to him before you do it. You know, say something scary. Oh, for example, this one time, I had a contract to kill a little Nord girl at her birthday party. She asked me if I was the jester. So I said to her, "No, I am a messenger of death." You should have seen the look on her face. Anyway, she won't be seeing age 6.
Not missing anyone, am I?
So good to see you.
Nope. You into summoning stuff now?
Praise Arcay and all her little woodland creatures. I'm up.
Nope.
Okay.
Otimbar, Fighters Guild Guardian. Maybe you saw me in the arena a couple years ago. I was a contender. I got out while I still had the original set of legs, arms, and eyes. Fighters Guild is a perfect place for me now. I worked the arena in the Imperial City for a while. Got up to Gladiator, then took a powder. A guy could get hurt, you know. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? Take care. I'm Arandel, living saint of Arcay, and the chapel's chief crusader against the wicked practice of necromancy. It's a scandal that the Mages Guild has tolerated practice of the black arts among its members for so long. The current Archmage, Hannibal Traven, is true and bold to prohibit necromancy, reversing the Guild's shameful past policies of official tolerance. Naspia Cosma is really skilled with her blade. It's a shame she doesn't compete in the arena. Farewell.
I'm done talking to you. You ain't listening. I got better things to do.
Blessings of the Nine. I'm Otessa the healer. By the grace of Mara, I offer advanced training in the restoration arts. I'm happy to be of service in any way I can, in any place I can. There are so many who need help, and so few to offer it. I can't believe the ridiculous new fines the guards are imposing. Ever since Ulrich took over as captain of the guard, this place is going downhill.
I'm sorry. No one except for Gaydinhal City Guard are allowed inside this home. Due to outstanding fines owed to the city, Aldous Arthurand's property has been seized and is now sealed until further notice. Good day.
Gaydinhal. I train dogs and people. Prefer dogs. People. I teach them advanced acrobatics, up and jump. Dogs. I teach them to bite people. You got your people and you got your dogs. Dogs are loyal and stupid. People are smart and devious. I'll stick with dogs. There's much I can show you.
She just leaves her front door open. This is the house you can buy? I can't remember which house in the city you can buy.
What can I do for you?
Dietzen must be the happiest Mages Guild member in all of Tamriel. I think it was always his dream to join.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you? Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Gaydinhal. Take my good friend Aldous Arthurand, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards! The Count? He could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be. Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Dorelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time. Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Gaydinhal, probably drunk. Only a month ago he lost his wife. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then, he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone. I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town. Gaydinhal sure does have a knack for training dogs. I've heard that she will train people as well, for a price. Garrison.
Yes? I spoke with Dietz-on at the Mages Guild recently. Greetings.
Oh, hello.
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation. Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me? Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietz-on should have a copy of it. Now get moving. I believe I explained your task very clearly. Do you understand? Or do I need to use even smaller words? It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you. The guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it, perhaps killed it. We shall see. Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few things Traven has done right. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get used to that sort of rejection. I am the chapter head of the Gaydinhal Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, you too.
Good day. Don't tell me Falcar has given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important. As I've said...
Well met. Falcar gives out the strangest assignments sometimes. It's as if he doesn't really care about them. Well met. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Please, go on. Can I interest you? I appreciate your business. Be seeing.
I hope I can help. I have potions and It sure sounds like Falcar has it in for you. What a bizarre thing to ask you to do. Farewell.
Good day. Falcar always has been pretty harsh, even when it comes to basic lessons. He seems to have gotten worse lately, though. I think he even scared away the last associate who came here for training. What was his name again? I can't remember. Dietzen would know, though. What can I interest you with? Please, go on. That's just talk. Don't waste... Well done. Don't talk such rot. Well done. It's not bad. Have a look at my wares. Tell your friends about me. There's much I can show you. Good day.
Where's the old lady? You.
A pleasure to speak with you. Now, that sounds like an odd way to prove your worth. I just don't understand Falcar sometimes. The last associate that came in for training never came back. I guess Falcar really upset him. Dietzen seemed mad about it too. He said,
I guess I need to go ahead and change those before I forget. Light and load. I'll make it 2. Guard? It's 4, right? No, it's 5. Oh, then I need to make, what is it? Starlight? Okay.
Yes, honored guest. Well met. As
Alright, well, I wait for her to do whatever. We'll go to the castle.
Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
If I'm remembering right, there's like one nursery over here. But I could be remembering wrong. Yeah, I guess I just remembered wrong.
I am Andal Indaris, Count Gaydinhal. There is no more generous or just ruler in Cyrodiil, if I say so myself. Some words should be shared only by friends. Just look around. Is not Gaydinhal the model of civic rule? No, no, don't bow. I am just a humble servant of the people.
The head of the Elder Council and a trusted servant of the Empire. No one is better suited to guide us through these troubled times.
There's been trouble with smugglers and Khajiit bandits in the Trans-Nibel, but Marius Kara is taking steps to deal with the problem.
Go ahead.
I doubt it. Don't waste your flattery on me. What? That's pretty good. Don't, I see. Yes, in fact, I do have a home for sale. It's a fairly typical Gaydinhal home. It's in decent shape, although largely unfurnished. Don't take too long raising the funds. I have several other interested buyers. Take care.
I am Naspia Cosma, Gaydinhal's steward. I offer introductory training with blades and may condescend to accept you as a student. To be frank, I prefer a career in the arena to this paper pusher's position. Devira Ramalin is sure proud of the Newlands Lodge. I think she's especially happy that the Red Queen drinks there.
What do you want? I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out. I hope Otessa is taking care of herself. She's a gifted healer. She spends all her time helping others. I'm listening. What a great story. What a dumb joke. I accept. Remarkable. Well done. What? Yeah. Don't wait. All right, I get it. It appears you've spoken to Lavanna. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day, we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of the money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him. Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Arthur. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done. Aldous is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the smell of stale mead. Beware of Ulrich. You wouldn't confront him at this time, as he'll surely have you thrown in jail. If you raise a hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do. You must look.
Who are you? Ha! That stupid Swit? Throw me out of my home, will he? I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Othran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charge me 6 times, Ulrich? Charge me, you fetter! Well, I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Othrans can do when their backs are to the wall.
I'm his hype man. I'm hyping him up. Dude, I'm that guy that stands on Belle Biv DeVoe and just goes, poison! Like in the background while this guy goes off. Oh no, she's gonna have to watch it. Oh, okay, she just went right inside.
Stand clear.
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Gaydinhal. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
You Swit. How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
You've been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetter. Nowhere.
Stand clear. Look out!
Oh my god. Usually he just kind of gets hit one time. He doesn't get thrown around like that.
Is something amiss? You have an ashen look on your face that tells me so.
What's wrong? Oh no, they killed him. I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him.
There are no more options left. Ulrich must be dealt with, and actions speak louder than words. You must do something for me.
Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone, or he won't get it.
Then lead him here, and I'll do the rest. I'll deal with him soon enough.
I'll make the necessary arrangements for his burial. He'll be buried next to his poor wife.
Ulrich is fighting his way out of this one.
Well, we're back on the side of town. We'll go over and see if we can talk to Dietzen yet. Who's this lady?
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Safe travel.
I never see her outside of the home.
Greetings. Good day. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Heal superior wounds. Fatigue. Restore intelligence. That's important.
For you, of course. Can I interest you in...
Let's try 75.
You've got to be kidding.
I can show you some new things.
Oh, is it worth it for like the 4 levels just to get to 50? I think it is. Oh, hey, there we go. The secret energies of the human body have not surrendered their mysteries easily to you. You are now a journeyman of restoration and can cast journeyman level restoration spells.
Why?
Hello. I'm Dietza. We can talk, so long as Falkar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falkar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you? Just perform the task you've been given. He was an associate, just like yourself. Perhaps not the brightest, but very eager. He was given his assignment from Falkar and disappeared. It's like he dropped out of existence. No one knows what happened, and Falkar won't say a word about it. Be safe.
I find it surprising that you're... Bye.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. It's such a shame. He didn't deserve to die like that.
There's no evidence of a recommendation in Falkar's room, but I found black soul gems. I should take them to Dietza.
What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. Alright, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate.
I'm Eulaine Lurven, Castle Mage. Perhaps you've been warned off me as a scandalous, blasphemous scoffer and cynic. The characterization is completely accurate. I despise the gods and those who bow before them. You worship the 9 divines, perhaps. Have they ever helped or harmed you? Of course not. Now worship a Daedra Lord and you get effects. Bad ones, of course, but clear and measurable effects. The Azura Coven and the Geralds north of Gaydinhal. Nice folks. Nothing like the blood-drinking Daedra worshippers everyone raves about. A waste of time, of course, worshipping gods in the first place. But at least they're not raving lunatics. Bye.
I gotta sell stuff. I'm probably gonna walk in here and it's gonna tell me I can't move.
We must put an end to this travesty of justice. Aldos will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed. Lavanna has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you. I swear that Ulrich will pay for this. We must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to enact a plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen. If you're caught, there isn't anything I can do to help you. Just be careful. Aldos. How can I help you?
In Ulrich's quarters, I've discovered a letter he wrote to some relatives outside of Cyrodiil. In it, he talks about sending them a great deal of money and goods he purchased using the illicit funds. This is the evidence Garrus would need. I should take it to him. I always do it this way because I'm a goody two-shoe. I don't want the Dark Elf woman to be put in jail.
You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence?
Ooh.
You've done it. This letter will spell his undoing when I present it to Count Indaris. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the Gaydinhal Bridge Inn in about 2 hours.
I was gonna spell a good job, team, but I didn't have time. Sheep, unlike, till I. What else do we have to do in Gaydinhal? Doesn't seem like anything. That's a Zurich shrine. We need to go there once we get our armor up to 50, because we'll be able to get the Falla. Probably. I think that's it for Gaydinhal. What's that? We're heavy, but we're not heavy with stuff that we can sell, are we? What are we so heavy with, actually, looking at it? Is it ingredients? Oh, it's ingredients. Okay. We should go sell before we explore and make sure we're not weighted down.
What? Take care. I am now Good that you want to get better.
Oh, she's too weak. Okay, never mind.
Go ahead. If you're looking for armor, you should speak with Tertia of the Duccia. What? Nope. You think Don't waste your flattery on. Nope. Remarkable.
Oh, this one's good. Okay, I was doing it wrong.
What a great story. Well done. What? That's just remarkable.
Not funny, didn't laugh.
Nope. What a great... That's not bad. May I interest you in...
I think 55 is really pushing it.
You've got a great deal there. Excellent bargain. You drive a hard bargain.
Oh, that's right. We have a ring that weighs 150 pounds. That's probably why we're so heavy. That makes a little bit of sense now that I think about it.
Good afternoon. What do you want?
Ancus Afranius. What a name.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Did you see the fight that Rakanar got into the other night?
It's you.
Not here, not in public. We must never speak to each other outside the sanctuary. The risk of detection is too great.
Okay. Been about 2 hours, and Garrus Durelian should be meeting me at the Gaydinhal Bridge Inn.
Seeing you again is like a...
After speaking to the Count, and in light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his post and arrested. Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons. I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Gaydinhal to an end, and for doing so without unnecessary bloodshed. As a token of our gratitude, as you did this, at the risk of false imprisonment or perhaps your life, we reward you this bounty of gold. On behalf of the people of Gaydinhal, I thank you. Ulrich will be spending years in the city dungeons. This should give him plenty of time to reflect on what he's done. Until we meet again, may your travels be safe and the road remain clear.
Yay! They're not cops. Would it be AGAB? All guards are bastards? I don't know. I can't say that. These guards literally run into, like, hell and fight demons to protect the towns. They're not bastards.
Didn't tell me where Armor herself is. Something to report?
The waterfront is crawling with Imperial Watch. They are all looking for Armand Kristoff. I'm sure he won't show at midnight. Daryl's garden is too hot. I'll need to find out where he is hiding. Maybe one of the other thieves' guild members knows. She's literally gonna run up to me, right?
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
I ran into...
I'm pretty sure Metherdil will actually run into your house to talk to you. We can't repair it yet, so I don't know where it. We're gonna go make ourselves a flame astronaut. Hide in the crate. Just as expected, the crate I hid in has been transported to the ship's hold. I must now find and kill the captain, Gaston Tussaud. He's probably in his cabin at the rear of the ship on a higher deck. Oh, I do want that hammer though. I'm pretty sure...
Thank goodness I found you. I assume you know that Hieronymus Lex has issued an arrest warrant for Armand Kristoff.
Bro, she's tweaking. She's bugging out.
He is in hiding. Armand is accused of stealing the bust of Lothasa Indaris from Gaydinhal. They say Count Indaris himself filed the charges. There never was a client that commissioned the guild to steal Lothasa's bust. Armand used you to flush out an informant that infiltrated the guild. Mavrina Arano. Now Armand needs your help to neutralize her. You're going to pin the theft of the bust on Mavrina. She lives in the waterfront. Plant the bust in her cupboard. Make sure she doesn't see you. Then go tell Hieronymus Lex that she is the thief. He probably won't believe you, so you may have to persuade him. Hopefully you will at least go and check it out. Shadow hide you.
I hope she's immortal, otherwise she's gonna go get herself killed. Every 100 seconds, a minute passes. That's true. More than a minute, but it doesn't mean a minute didn't pass. Pulls out, getting ready to go fight these people, and I pull out this tiny little dagger. It reminds me of the... Oh, what's that game with the big, tall vampire lady? Resident Evil 8 Village. Because in that game, your hand is shown to be like a normal-sized hand. And at the beginning of the game, you get like this tiny little pea shooter. And it's just like comically small compared to like your actual hand.
I'm telling you, lad, it's bad luck. I've been on board a pirate vessel back in my... Oh. Hold there, laddie. You're just being insulted. She may be... Stay away. Do your work. Die, damn you!
The blade skill increased, that's all I needed to see. No, it's weaker than mine. I wish it wasn't, though. I would love to use one of those little cutlass thingies. Skyrim needed cutlasses. But Schmidt Mars are pretty good too. I can't get over that it looks like you're wearing oven mitts when you use chainmail gauntlets. Shield. I have gained access to the captain's cabin of the ship Marie Elena. I must now kill Gaston Toussaud. Yeah, there's no sneaking up on him.
You ain't one of me crew. What business you be having here, mate? What in blazes? You ain't one of me crew. You best start explaining yourself, mate, if you want to get off this ship alive. Justice? Ha! I've been avoiding that all my life, mate. Let me show you how.
Gaston Toussaint is dead. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Vigenti. Sweet roll. We actually need that. For quest in the Shivering Isles.
Welcome. Please, don't be shy. I'm listening.
Nobody goes into the mountains but
Oh, come on.
this is the part where you fall down. Do your worst.
Did it say I'm looking at his booty? Captain's Toussaint's booty. That's right. Frost touch. I kinda, not gonna lie, I kinda like her fit. But I wanna have armor.
Have you seen Armand Christophe?
The guards kill all the pirates.
Have you seen?
No, I think she permanently sleeps during this little portion. So it shouldn't be too hard. You just gotta wait for the guard to not see you. I mean, I already did this. I just forgot it again already. The bust is in her cupboard. Now to tell that windbag like where to find it.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an investigation? You know where the bust is hidden? Your credibility is suspect. You'll have to do better than that to persuade me. We'll see.
Alright, buddy.
I accept. You're a big fat liar. Good one. That's a bit, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I get, you know where the bust is hidden? Are you sure? That can't be right. She doesn't seem to be the type. I don't believe you, but I'll have to check it out anyway. If you are right, there will be hell to pay. You will have to come along.
The engraving on the silver weapons looks like how monster cans feel.
Hey,
This citizen is accusing you of stealing the bust of Lathasa from Gaydinhal. I even found the bust in your cabinet. What do you have to say?
Fool! You've just exposed me to the Thieves Guild. That citizen is actually the guild member that was hired to do the theft.
Regrettably, I have no further use for you. If what I heard is true, you are the thief. If what you say is true, the Grey Fox knows you are my informant. Either way, it's over. You didn't really think I'd trust the likes of you for very long.
But I've been loyal to you. I've reported everything that Armand has done. You can't just toss me aside like a soiled cloth.
Yes, I can. You are under arrest for the theft of the bust of Lathasa and Dars, Countess of Gaydinhal. Come with me.
God, that's one of the most savage lines in the entire game.
See?
So, the pirate has been eliminated. Excellent. No one will mourn his passing, and Sithis has been appeased. Please accept this black band as your reward. It is a ring whose powers are quite useful to those who value discretion.
Wake up.
I'm glad you've returned. The contract is waiting, if you're ready. We need you to stage an accident. Kill the target in the manner specified, and you'll receive a considerable bonus. Do you accept this contract? As I expected. Good. The target is a wood elf named Bainman. You will find him at his home in Bruma. Enter secretly and avoid his manservant, Grom. On the second floor is a secret door leading to a crawl space. Inside are the fastenings of a mounted head that hangs over Bainlin's favorite chair. Loosen those fastenings any night between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., and the head will surely fall on Bainlin as he relaxes in his chair, as is his custom. If Bainlin is eliminated in any other manner, or if the manservant Grom is killed, you will forfeit the bonus. Now go, and may Sithis be with you.
So is it?
We're gonna stop for there. Bye.